So I heard you had a stinky seat on the plane over, perhaps.
You know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And it just makes me think, like, thank you for reading my Twitter, by the way. It's just one of those things you think about when you're 35,000 feet in the air.
So when you get to play a character like Chin for so long over the years, I mean, Jin as well in Lost, you must get to know the character a lot better. When did that happen? When did you just feel comfortable being Chin?
I think it's a kind of parallel for life, like when do we get to know ourselves better and when do we start getting comfortable in our own skins? I think it's ever evolving for Chen, and I learn something about him every episode. There was one episode very recently where I learned that he wanted to be a jazz trumpet player, and that's kind of a great note to have, no pun intended, and I hope I keep learning about him.
Have you picked up the trumpet then?
I have not. I just found out about
You're
it,
gonna have
so
to start.
I know, right? I can just see the episode now.
It also looks like it kind of ended with him wanting some love, wanting.
We all want love, don't we?
We do.
At the end of the day, that's deep. We should just end it right there. Yeah, it looks like there's a new door opening for him, and I'm thankful to the writers for giving him that. So many cliffhangers end, with questions being asked. It's nice to end the season with something being answered.
How are you going to spend the summer break? You probably don't go back for a few weeks.
Well, I'm doing a lot of traveling. I get to come to places like Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
and spend some time in Vancouver. So there's like a little Canadian tour happening now.
What do you think of our country so far?
I love it. I really do. Like, I love the people here. The Torontonians are very friendly, as I discovered last night. And I think Vancouver is one of the best towns for foodies in the world. And so I was just there for 3 days, and I ate my way through the place.
Give us some recommendations for people going to Vancouver.
Absolutely. I just had an amazing meal at Vidge's. It's an Indian place. It doesn't take reservations, and it's phenomenal food. I'm a seafood lover, and I just had live king crab at a restaurant, Chinese restaurant there, and I went back specifically to that place because I remember how good it was from the last time I was there. That's a place called San Sui Hua. And speaking of oysters, I spent 3 hours the first day I arrived at Rodney's Oyster House. I think I had 5 dozen.
Where do you hope Chin goes? Where would you like to see your character evolve?
I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit, I think, next season, get a little down and dirty in the investigations. A lot of times he comes in with information as opposed to, letting us see him obtain the information. And, that'd be a nice direction for him to go in. But let's see.
Cool. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.